I was so disappointed. But then, as I said again, you can't really blame him because he might be a victim. Sheyi Okin is a Channels TV anchor, and Channels TV is a self-acclaimed best television station in Nigeria. Now only them they do award though. Now only them they receive the award. So, as we all know, Channels TV is like this government tool. That's what they use to amplify their voices. That's one of their biggest platforms. So, as you all know, of course, as a banned Twitter, guess what? Channels TV, they called Adamu Gaba for interview on what is his take. Does he like as they banned Twitter in Nigeria? Of course, why would he not like it? What kind of nonsense question is that? Somebody that wanted to sue Jack to court in 2020 for supporting NSAS protest is who you're asking. Is he okay that they've banned Twitter? Somebody that has an app that is a rival to Twitter. Adamu Gaba is just about his pockets, sincerely. Best believe, if this government, I'm sure he's pushing for this now, about to say, maybe the government to say everybody, instead of Twitter, Crow is the official app for Nigerians now. All Nigerians must be registered to Crow, or else so thing will happen. Well, Channels TV called him, and as usual, Adamu Gaba was spewing his rubbish. Sheyi Okin was just nodding his head like one puppet. Okay, was just nodding his head. Now, personally, as a journalist, he could have done better because, Adamu Gaba was raising points such as he will all countries that are successful regulate their social media, and he cited China as an example. There are so many ways he could Sheyi Okin, the anchor, could have countered Adamu Gaba. Make you go learn, make you go carry lesson note from them. Arise TV, let him go and learn from Arise TV. But I can't even use Arise TV to even compare, because Arise TV, NBC cannot find them. If these people talk anyhow, NBC will find them. It's not AIT that they find. And when they are finding, they don't find small money. They find you in millions, in billions. So everybody is trying to respect themselves. Sheyi Okin obviously might be a puppet. As I said before, Nigeria is not worth dying for. Maybe if he talked back at Adamu Gaba, maybe if he countered him and all, probably will be trending the hashtag, where is Sheyi Okin? After 3-4 days, we've forgotten about him. And he has a family. He has maybe children. He has a mother. He has a father. Nigeria is not worth dying for, guys. Nigeria is not worth dying for. Yes, I would have done better than him, but it's not unto comparing him with Osasu Igbinedion, because another interview came out, this time with Osasu Igbinedion, where she was countering Malami, telling him that he's talking rubbish, blah blah blah. Hey God. When I watched that interview, I was like, oh, this girl needs to be careful. Then I realized who that girl is. She's Osasu Igbinedion, daughter of Lucky Igbinedion. Me, myself, as a journalist, I cannot talk like that. I'll be so scared though. I'm not even going to lie. I'll be so scared. First of all, it's unethical, the way she handled the interview. Secondly, I know everybody was praising her oh yes, Sheyi Okin should go and take some lesson notes from Osasu Igbinedion. Please no, I beg. He has a family. He's an ordinary person. He doesn't have an influential father. If they arrest him, he's going to die off like that. Nobody will remember him again. He doesn't have an influential father. He is a victim, the way me and you are victims. For people that have not heard that Osasu Igbinedion's interview, let me play it for you guys so you understand where I'm coming from.
Why would you say that is not Mr. President? Does the Minister of Information and Culture have the right to just send out a fiat policy like that and ban social media?
And we have the president. We have the presidency and we have the president. So most times when the presidency is speaking, I think that is Garba Shehu speaking.
No, it was the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, who made that statement.
Those are the presidency. Those are the presidency.
And the presidency is different from the president.
That is the Nigerian.
And you lot as lawmakers are sitting down there still thinking that we're practicing a democracy. I mean, it goes to show that not only are all legislators failing at their job at instituting this so-called democracy that we're practicing in Nigeria, it also goes to show that you guys don't really know what you're doing as lawmakers. Because the country continues to decline into dictatorship, autocracy. And we're sitting down here saying the president is not aware that there's a difference between the presidency and the president. And we think this is okay. We think it's laughable. We're all here twiddling our thumbs and watching Nigeria deteriorate into, rubbish. So, and you as a lawmaker are here still making a case that it's not the president, it's the presidency. That is utter rubbish, Honorable.
Yes, that is where we find ourselves. And that is where I have said that the Nigerian people should take over the state. It's not just for 459 members.
Honorable, the last time they...
Can you see what I'm talking about? But you really listen to this thing. Talk true. If now you be the one with the handle this interview, you go fit talk this thing with this girl talk. Talk true. To Honorable Minister, they fear. Oh, I beg go. Even Arise TV, they not do rich like this. So talk true. Arise TV no do rich like this. Well, like kudos to her. This is what Nigerians like. Fire for fire. Well, as I said, Nigerian Twitter users are just sharing blames. And the last set of people that I want to talk about how Nigerians have been, blaming them and all, is the most unpopular religion in Nigeria. So many people might think it's funny, but for me it's not funny, because if you notice, whenever Nigerians are in trouble, whenever they're trying to express their rage at this government, they'll be like, all these native doctors we get we full Nigeria, to nobody, none of them, all these witches and wizards, none of them feel fly go Asura, go kill one of those the people in power, the corrupt ones in power. That's when we remember them. It's only when it's time to vent, that's when we remember them. We will start to attack the Ifa worshippers, the Amajoa worshippers, forgetting that they too are like their religion, just like Christianity is here in Nigeria and Islam is here in Nigeria. Instead of telling them to go and attack corrupt politicians and everything, why don't we ask our pastors? Why don't we ask our pastors and our imams to fast and pray? And why do we now turn to traditional religion to help us? Why are we trying to associate them with evil? And this person had this to say about that, this Twitter user. Atolu Saba said, so with all the Babalawo and other spiritual leaders in the land, you mean no single one of them can off this man? At this person replied at Animoleni Kun, he said, that's the work of pastor and imam. National mosque and church, big churches and mosques all over the country. Even the just concluded Ifa festival is sponsored by us. You can't come here and open your mouth that we should clean this mess. No, it doesn't work like that. He went on to say, all the religion journey to Arab and Jerusalem sponsored by the government, different allocation and different funds, holidays, etc. It is time you understand that they are the one enjoying all this with you guys. Please kindly take our names off your mouth. 1960 till now, you all pray in Abrahamic faith way with anything in this country, and now when push comes to shove, you remember our abandoned sheep. Hell no. Period. Point blank. Period. Yo. Yeah. But did he lie? Did he stop? Did he stutter? He didn't now. He said the truth. And that's the truth, man. The reason why our religious institutions, our pastors, our evangelists, our imams, our alphas, they can't even speak up about the government is because it's the government that is sponsoring their churches now. If they speak up, how would they get money to travel to Jerusalem? How would they get money? So that's just the thing, man. We should just try and leave these people out from our mouths. Our imam should fast. They should fast. Let Allah answer our prayers and chase Buhari out of Asurok. Christians should pray so that God will use His Holy Ghost fire and flog Buhari out of that place. So in essence, in conclusion, all I'm trying to say is that I get that we are all angry. I am angry. You are angry. Everyone in Nigeria is angry. But the only set of people to be blamed, the only set of people to chop insults for the way Nigeria is today are the government officials that we elected. We gave them access to funds. We backed them because Nigeria is a democratic state. We trusted them to run Nigeria. No one else owes Nigerians good government or accountability. Not even the USA, not any organization. Nobody owes Nigeria anything. Not the network providers, bank institutions, journalists, other businesses. Most of them are victims just the way we are victims. They don't have any option than to do what the government wants them to do. So, Nigerian Twitter users, this is for you. Let us not be too quick to point fingers at this set of people I just listed out. But instead ask yourself, if I was in their shoes, what would I have done? Play your part, make other people play their own. Safe to say, only the wearer of the shoe knows where the shoe pinches. So stop pointing fingers, stop blaming. The only set of people you should blame are the government. Let that sink in.
What shall we do? Oh, Tony, what shall we do? What shall we do? Jina Rwanda say kurera rufumu mawoko.